Standard 5?
Standard 5.
Okay.
PBL.
So, Brittany, let's talk about your Saudi National Day lesson with regards to Standard 5, which is your PBL. So I'm going to go through the main points of what I'm looking for and talk to you about it. So for the first part, I'm talking about interdisciplinary themes, and it says, did the candidate introduce interdisciplinary themes in the lesson? And I said yes from what I saw, and I know that you also did a lot later on during the day, even though there was a blackout. But I felt like you were trying to incorporate the Saudi theme in a lot, throughout the whole day, not just in one subject like social studies or reading. You did it in multiple areas and incorporated even the play and the salt dough and stuff. So I thought that was a very good way of doing that lesson in an interdisciplinary way. And then next we have literacy across the curriculum, and it says, did the candidate support literacy as they taught content to students? And then we had talked about this, and you said not in this lesson, that's videoed, but later on that day you did read a story to them about Saudi or the traditions or something like that. So that's good, and I think that's an appropriate thing to do on Saudi National Day.
For kids who can't read.
For kids who cannot read, exactly. And then let's see, the next part is use of digital tools for learning. Did the candidate use digital tools and resources for learning during the lesson? As we talked about earlier, I know that pre-K doesn't really have access to very many iPads or things like that, but I felt like you did use music in the background, which I counted as something digital, a digital tool, to help your students get into the mood of Saudi National Day, which was really good. Application to real world problems. Did the candidate relate the lesson to the real world realities that are relevant to students? I said yes, because they live in Saudi and have to interact with the Saudi culture on a daily basis, or at home for some of them that are Saudi. So I like that you were tying in their culture and reminding them hey, does your mommy or daddy drink coffee? This is what it smells like. So I thought that was a really good way to apply it to real world issues or real world ideas. And then the last one says project-based learning. Did the candidate use project-based learning to help students develop interdisciplinary skills and understand an issue? And I said yes, because you basically planned a full immersion experience for these students to better understand Saudi culture and Saudi National Day and why they celebrate it. The salt dough that smells like coffee, the Arabic coffee, the seating around your classroom, you changed everything up so that they could feel it was a traditional Saudi experience.
The power outage helped.
Yeah. The power outage, as if you guys are in the desert, whatever. The clothes, the music, and I know that you guys had planned to do a big feast with the grade level and really get involved, but that didn't happen.
No, we did.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
We did. It was just dark.
It was just in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then that's awesome.
Even more authentic.
Okay. Well, I felt like they did understand Saudi culture in a much better way than just people telling them. You really had a hands-on experience. Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.